Sometimes his fingers will tap out Charlie Parker solos along the length of his cane as if to remind himself that even though the windows of his soul had long been closed, he never lost the key. He doesn't remember the last thing he ever saw, but he does remember the last time he saw her, white sheets pressed against her skin by the heat of the summer sun, filtered through curtains of an open window. His eyes read her lines like a melody and let his fingers trace giant steps among the freckles of her shoulder and read a love supreme in the creases of her hands. He pressed his lips to hers, and over the rhythms of a radio bossa nova, he improvised their last goodbye along her spine. He did not know what to make of the rhythm of bombs. The cold chaos of kick drums was no place for the nuance of soul, so he counted it convenient that his new instrument only had one note. So he pressed the key, playing his part in this symphony of war, and a loud, bland staccato burst until he could bear to see no more. He still carries her picture with him. Tucked away in the back of his wallet behind a long expired driver's license, the freckles of her shoulders, worn away as the result of him trying to teach himself to read Braille, trying to trace the footsteps of giants he left behind long ago, hoping he could recall their goodbye and by sheer force of will erase it, replay it. But he couldn't quite remember the notes he had played that evening, and so he sometimes taps out Charlie Parker solos along the length of his cane, hoping it will help him remember.